And we back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is early in the morning and I am already upset. And y'all, this is not who I am. I'm usually a happy guy. I'm just enjoying making videos, but 2K is bringing out the worst of me. I was at 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm already on a 9 out of 10 on my upset meter. I don't know. 2K does this to me. So this was my plan for today. I was going to wake up, eat breakfast, eat my bagel hash browns like I do every single day. Then come to my office and get to work and record a 2K challenge video. The last couple videos I've dropped here on the channel, I did an unboxing that you need to check out because that was fire. And then the two 2K videos before that, it wasn't even a challenge. It was more me trying to talk for the community about Myleague. And I wanted today to be the day I get back on the challenges, right? So I wake up, I'm like, oh, I see a perfect challenge from the comment section, but that challenge required me to go out and create my own roster. So I was like, no big deal. I do that all the time. So I go out, I create my own roster. It's called Out 24. I named it something that wouldn't give away the challenge because I still want to do this challenge one day. And I'm like, okay, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for me to get into it and record a video. So then I set up my camera, my lights, and I'm like, all right, it's time to get to work. So I go over here. I got to go to roster picker, user created roster, and it's not there. So I was like, wait a minute. Didn't 2K just drop a patch? In these patch notes, it says 2K share content, draft classes, players, rosters should now properly function when accessed. Yo, this was from a few days ago. So how the heck is it that I can't load my own roster in if they just told me that they fixed it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, they didn't fix it on PC. Yep. I know it's a first world problem. I know it is because it's probably working for you on your PlayStation or your Xbox. But all of us, and I mean all of us that create 2K Myleague videos are on PC. So 2K put out this whole entire patch. All of these patch notes. And none of them are for PC? A whole platform within the... I don't understand it. So that's not that significant of a problem, but I just spent an hour making these rosters, and I think to go to Xbox or PlayStation, do the exact same thing in hopes that it works, it's trash. I mean, that's not what this video is about, but I had to talk about it because it is important. You got to think about there's an entire community of users on PC that paid the same $60 that the Xbox and PlayStation users did, but aren't getting the same patches and same updates. I mean, it's been that way for the past couple of years. You go to the park on PC, you got people 10 feet tall and wingspans maxed out. It's not going to get patched. Like, I don't understand how we can drop the same game on the same price point and not give the same amount of attention as the other ones. And you're probably looking at it like, Kenny, probably 90% of the users are on Xbox and PlayStation. You're probably right. But it's still 10% of the community over there. They just want to play the game. They just want to play the game. We want to load in our rosters. How about that? Us users want to load in our roster so we can shoot our videos. But again, that's kind of small. Before we get into what this video is really about, it's about a tweet. And the tweet may not mean a lot to a lot of people, but for our community, it does. Be sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. We're trying to hit 1 million. And though 1 million is just a number, I want to see that number. So subscribe it up. So yesterday, PlayStation did an entire event where they were showing some PS5 gameplay, and eventually we got the price point for the PS5, which is a W. I'm going to go get the PS5 specifically for the Miles Morales Spider-Man. That is enough for me to drop $600 or whatever it's going to be for the PlayStation. But with that, we have people in the community, the other users that make YouTube videos and content creators scrambling around trying to pre-order their PS5, and I feel like 90% of the community got one except for me, because I'm not on social media to know when Amazon drops. So if you see those drops happening, please hit me up because I do want to get my PS5 pre-order so I don't have to pay resale like it's a Jordan 1 or whatever. But again, the community was kind of scrambling, trying to get their own. And of course, the conversation went to 2K because when the PS5 dropped, we didn't have any information from 2K about 2K. Is 2K going to be ready the same day the PS5 and the Xbox come out? Or will we have to wait for a further launch date and then we got our answer? So this starts from a tweet from Dignified that says, can 2K confirm that 2K releases when next gen consoles drop? Power comes in and says it's a launch title. Grindin asks the real question, but will the servers be up? And then Ronnie 2K comes into it. We will announce the exact release date for both consoles when we announce them, but it's a launch title as we said many times. But we definitely aren't launching a game without servers on. 98% of our game is online. This sentence right here made me upset. I'm sorry again. I'm just trying to be here for the community, the Myleague/MyGM community. And you're trying to tell me that 98% of your game is online. That sounds highly, and I mean highly disrespectful. So I quoted that tweet and said, y'all, We make up 2% of the game. This entire community, my subscribers, Six Rings of Steel subscribers, Crispy Flake, Clicks, all of our subscribers, we are just 2% of the general game. Huh. That just doesn't really make sense. Is Ronnie talking about 98% of the game's revenue comes from online? Because that will make way more sense than saying 98% of our game is online, especially when my boy Click comes up with the receipts. I vividly remember an episode of 2K TV at the end of 2K20 where they were asking the community what are they looking forward to most in NBA 2K21. And I remember that the Myleague had way more than just 2%. And then my boy Click has the receipts because he voted on it in his video. I'll put his link in the description. He's been killing the game recently. What game mode are you most excited to play in NBA 2K21? About 74% says my career, and that makes sense. My career counts for the park, pro-am, rec, all of that is stemmed from my career. And of course, that is the biggest money maker and community amongst 2K. It always has been. It's the biggest feature in 2K. Then, second, with 13.5%, is Myleague. Ronnie, bro, we supposed to be 2%. But 13.5% of your users are saying that they're most excited for Myleague. They're most excited for Myleague. There are people out there that play My Career and Myleague, but they are most excited for Myleague. And then you have 6% saying my team, and somehow we still have 6% of the people saying Play Now, and Play Now has been broken for like 12 years now. This right here, shout out to Click again. It's all you need to know. DBG jumped in. He is a My Team guy. He said, I'm guessing he means 98% of our microtransactions are for online modes, which makes sense because I can almost guarantee that more than 50% of people that buy a copy of the game never play online, and that's a fact. You know, me and you may look at it normally that like, hey, 2K is an online game, but there are still a bunch of people that cop this game and never have online access. And I know for a fact because my nephew does not have online access. He doesn't have Xbox Live or PSN, and he gets 2K every single year. He kind of want to be like his uncle, so he like rebuilding teams and stuff, but he doesn't even have the access to the online version of the game. So again, Ronnie with the cap. I remember there was an episode of 2K TV where they had Agent Zero on the panel with a bunch of developers right before 2K21 dropped. And I thought that was a huge W. There's not too many people within the community that want the best for the community than Agent Zero. So he's asking questions, getting answers, basically trying to get all the information he could for the launch of 2K21. And I was like, you know what? That is pretty great. 2K brought in one of the biggest voices in the community to talk about the game. And it made me think maybe this is the year where they'll do that more often, where they'll take feedback and adjust the game according to that feedback. And for the most part, they've been kind of doing that, right? I remember when 2K21 first came out, I was at the park with my big man, and I had multiple games where I had 20 plus rebounds at the park. And that's because jump shooting, nobody could shoot a jump shot. Nobody could shoot a jump shot. So I was feasting. And then 2K came out with patches / tweaks, and they're trying to get to the point where majority of people are happy with the jump shooting, which is good. I mean, you can argue now that jump shooting is broken, but in the opposite direction, there are too many whites going in. But regardless, 2K is trying to tune the shooting so the community is happy. I mean, they're listening to some communities, not ours. So what I would like to propose is for me to get on a call and talk to the head of the Myleague community. I'm not trying to get on NBA 2K TV because for them that's a bad investment because we're only 2% of the overall game. But I have a community that continues to talk to me about the problems with the game. I jot these things down, and if I can just talk to the head of the... Is there even a head of the Myleague? There has to be a head of the Myleague team, right? If there is, none of us know his name. I mean, you can say that it's Michael Stauffer, but in his bio, it says like 2K rosters. It doesn't say Myleague. Yo, what if there's not a real Myleague team? And that's why the game mode is trash. Because they have a My Team team. They have like a My Career team. There's a development team. They have a design team. What if there's really not a if there's not a Myleague team, we already have a problem. But if there is a Myleague team, I would love to sit down and have a conversation, whether it be a video on my channel or whatever. Because if I can give you feedback and you tweak the game accordingly, everybody is happy, and I can stop releasing these videos of me just talking bad about the game. Now, am I looking too much into this one meaningless tweet from Ryan 2K? Potentially. Yeah, I probably am. But at the end of the day, this community that we've built here and throughout the YouTubes on different channels in the Myleague / MyGM community, we just want to be looked at as one of the guys. We want to be a part of this community. There are people that work at 2K, ladies and gentlemen, that follow me on Twitter, but they don't follow me on Twitter because I have a voice in the Myleague community. They follow me on Twitter because they want me to make my team content and they want me to play more Park, so I can influence the thousands of people that are watching my videos. Oh snap, they should pull packs for that new diamond card. That diamond Lamar Odom looks fire, Kenny. Let me drop 50 to try to get him. When in reality, that's not what I want to do. Again, I've been having fun playing my team, but I don't want to do that because that's exactly what 2K wants me to do. I probably won't upload a my team video. And if I do, it's going to be a budget where I don't spend any money. You're not going to see a pack opening for me ever because this is not who I am. I don't want to put in the minds of the people that are watching this video that they should be buying packs and stuff. I'm not giving them my money when they don't even fix the game mode that I desperately love. Anyway, that's it. On my upset meter, I'm now down to a 4, and that's what turning on the camera is for me. It's a way to vent. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Oh, I forgot to tell you at the beginning, and maybe they're going to be mad at me. But I work with, y'all know Stance socks, like those socks. I worked on a video with them a few months ago that just got released about a week ago, and I have not been able to promote it. So I'll put that link in the description. Go check that out, man. It was a lot of fun to work with that company. I love their socks at the end of the day. I just love their socks. So when they came to me with opportunity to work with them, I'm like, yes, let's do it. So I filmed the video talking about the technology in the NBA and how it's got better and better throughout the course of time. And it was a fire video, so check that out. But I think that's it. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back to doing some more challenges and stuff, but who really knows? Maybe Ronnie tweets something out crazy again tomorrow, and that's what tomorrow's video is about. At the end of the day, I just like to get stuff off my chest and try to speak for us. I'm out, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.